Hello all, welcome to MCR's biochemistry lecture. Let us get introduced to the pituitary hormones in this video. So before learning about the pituitary hormones, let us know about the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland or hypophysis is a small gland about 1 centimeter in diameter or the size of a pea. It plays a major role in regulating the vital body functions and the general well-being. It is referred to as the body's master gland because it controls the activity of most other hormone secreting glands. It is nearly surrounded by bone as it rests in the sella turcica, a depression in the sphenoid bone. The gland is connected to the hypothalamus of the brain by a slender stalk called the infundibulum or the hypophyseal stalk. There are two distinct regions in the gland, the anterior lobe, also called as the adenohypophysis, and the posterior lobe, also known as the neurohypophysis. The activity of the adenohypophysis is controlled by the releasing hormones from the hypothalamus. The neurohypophysis is controlled by nerve stimulation. The pituitary gland receives the blood supply from the portal hypophyseal vessels, also called as the portal capillary plexus, which pass through median eminence, a connecting link between hypothalamus and other peripheral organ systems. This connectivity allows the hypothalamic factors to influence the pituitary efficiently. All the hormones of the pituitary are released in a pulsatile manner, which may or may not correlate with the circadian rhythm. Harvey Cushing, a neurosurgeon by profession, was the first person to suggest that hypothalamus and pituitary act as a functional unit and is remembered as the founder of neurosurgery and endocrinology. Now let's see about the hormones released from the pituitary gland, its structure, and the cells that secrete them. The growth hormone or somatotrophin is secreted by somatotrophs and contains 191 amino acids. The adenocorticotrophin hormone, also called as corticotrophin, is secreted by corticotrophs and contains 39 amino acids. The thyroid stimulating hormone, otherwise called as thyrotrophin, is secreted by thyrotrophs and contains two subunits, an alpha and a beta, containing 92 and 112 amino acids respectively. The follicle stimulating hormones and the luteinizing hormone is secreted by gonadotrophs and both contain an alpha and a beta subunit with 92 and 115 amino acids respectively. The prolactin hormone is secreted by lactotrophs and mammotrophs and contains 198 amino acids. The vasopressin, also called as antidiuretic hormone, is secreted by the nerve endings of supraoptic nucleus and contains 9 amino acids. The oxytocin is secreted by the nerve endings of paraventricular nucleus and this also contains 9 amino acids. The difference between vasopressin and oxytocin lies in the amino acid residues at number 3 and 8. Moving on to the biochemical functions, let us see about the anterior pituitary hormones and their functions. The luteinizing hormone stimulates ovulation and formation of corpus luteum, and it prepares the uterus for implantation and stimulates mammary glands in the female, and it stimulates interstitial cells in testis to secrete testosterone in the male. The adrenocorticotropic hormone regulates the secretion of some of adrenocortical hormones involved in the metabolism of proteins, fats, and glucose. The thyroid stimulating hormone controls the secretion of thyroid gland and thus regulates the levels of thyroxine and triiodothyronine, which control the intracellular reactions in the body. The follicle stimulating hormone starts the development of ova and induces ovary to secrete estrogen in the females, and it stimulates the testis to produce sperm in the male. The growth hormone influences the synthesis of proteins, cell division, and cell differentiation, thereby promoting overall growth of the body. The prolactin is involved in mammary gland development and production of milk. Moving on to the posterior pituitary hormones, the vasopressin decreases the urine output raises blood pressure and constricts the arterioles, whereas the oxytocin stimulates the release of milk from the mammary glands and helps in parturition by stimulating contraction of uterine smooth muscles during labor. So, this is all about the pituitary hormones. Hope you have got a clear idea of the pituitary hormones, an outline of what is it. So, in the forthcoming videos, we'll see about each hormone in detail. Thank you.